Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Pamela, and you are watching Pam Entertainment TV, where we review movies, television series, and incidents in pop culture. Listen, they don't move Ghislane. What's going on? So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. So as you all coming in, please hit that like button and also subscribe. Now, we know that it has been a cluster AF over the past few weeks, over the past 2 or 3 weeks, in regards to this Jeffrey Epstein files and this Jeffrey Epstein list. Okay. So a few weeks ago, Pamela Bondi got up on stage and said that there was no list and they were getting ready to close the Epstein files. Honey, people in MAGA was upset because they're like, no, you campaigned on a promise that you were going to release these files. You need to release these files. Baby, Congress went back and forth, and to the point that the Republican-led Congress decided, hey, we're just going to table it and we're going to come back in September. Well, in the meantime and in between time, Democrats in Congress is pushing the issue about releasing the Epstein files so they can go back and review these things. Someone in Congress, I can't remember what that congressman's name was, stated that, Donald Trump's name was mentioned in these files. There's information in regards to Donald Trump. If you have all of this stuff, if this is supposed to be the biggest trafficking case in the United States history, why aren't the people not only who did the trafficking, but the people who received the services for this trafficking? Why aren't they been brought to trial? Why do we have this information? So it's a whole lot of going on. And in between time, people started mentioning, and I hope I'm saying her name, Ghislane Maxwell. They started mentioning her name, and people started questioning her conviction. Now, I don't question it. I don't question her conviction. I believe that she did things that those people that said that she did, she did. I believe those things, But they were questioning, why is she the only person that went down for all of this? We understand that people at the Department of Justice have had meetings with Ghislane and her lawyer, and that she was also granted some type of immunity. Still don't know what's going on. So let me bring this article to the add it to the stage. Ghislane Maxwell moved to federal prison camp in Texas. This is written by Caitlin Collins and Hannah Rabinowitz. This is CNN. It says Jeffrey Epstein's accomplice, Ghislane Maxwell, who is serving a 20-year prison sentence in Florida, has been moved to a lower security federal prison in Texas. Do we think that this is part of the deal, or part of her immunity deal that she got from the DOJ? It says here, we can confirm that Ghislane Maxwell is in the custody of the Bureau of Prisons at the federal prison camp in Bryan, Texas. Maxwell, who was sentenced in 2022 for carrying out year-long scheme with Epstein to groom and abuse underage girl, has continued to appeal her conviction, including to the Supreme Court. The move comes a week after Maxwell met in private with Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche at the U.S. Attorney's Office in Tallahassee. Details of that meeting have not been made public, though her lawyers have said that Maxwell honestly answered every question that Mr. Blanche asked. Murphy declined to give any explanations for Maxwell's move. The Justice Department has not responded to questions from CNN. Her prosecution, along with Epstein's, has long been a focal point for those who believe that the powerful people are covering for each other's crimes, a notion that has again spiked in the last month after the Justice Department declined to make additional evidence in the Epstein's investigation and or prosecution. See, all of this is very interesting to me. Because this trafficking thing is the same charges that they had levied against Diddy. And all that information come to bear. Now, do not mishear me. If that information need to come in, if that information needed to have come out, it needed to have come out. But I'm just interested to know, was her being moved to a least restrictive prison, was that part of her deal? Did she make a deal? It says here, a minimum security prison camp like in Bryan is the least restricted type of facility among federal prisoners. They talked about who was also there, Jen Shaw and Elizabeth Holmes. It says here, Sam Mangle, a prison consultant who does not represent Maxwell, suggested that she could run the risk of being threatened or hurt or injured in Tallahassee. Why? She has been in prison in Tallahassee since 2022. It says here, especially if she continues to cooperate with the Justice Department, because the Tallahassee prison houses gang members and violent offenders. She has nothing to do with gang members and other violent offenders. Her case has nothing to do with that. And again, she has been prosecuted for and convicted for what she has been prosecuted and what she was convicted for. I'm not here to predict anything, but if anybody wanted to have harmed her, they would have already done so. If anybody wanted to have harmed her, they would have already done so. I think this move, I think she cooperated with the feds. I think that she had given them some information. Now, whatever information that she's given, she's brokering deals. Because I don't know how this administration is working, because again, they're doing a lot of things and taking a lot of liberties with how they do things. So she's probably trying to broker her best deal. And if her best deal that she can broker is that she gets to a minimum security prison, then that's where she's going to go. I don't know. But this is all interesting to me. I don't know where it's going to go from here. I know the Democrats had pulled the Rule of 5 out about being able to lay eyes on these Epstein files. Don't know how that is going to work out, but that's what's going on with that. So what do you all think? Y'all leave it down in below. Y'all, do you think that she's brokering her a deal to get out? Do you think that there is some information that she may have on a lot of powerful people, that the president will pardon her? Because he does have the right to, he as president, he could pardon her. How do you think his base will feel if he pardons her? Precarious, precarious. I believe that somebody is about to go down, because I believe that the White House wants the smoke off of them. So I do believe that somebody is about to go down. Who that somebody is, I don't know. But somebody is about to go down to move the smoke off the White House. So we will see. All right, people, we do this every week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please share this video if you care. Y'all, they done moved Ghislane to a lower security federal prison. Got any comments about it? Leave it down below. All right, people. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell a coworker, tell that heifer that you can't stand that I'm over here making these videos, y'all. Bye.